Hello friends, I'm Miss Becca from Hartland's Cromaine Library, and I'm very excited to share with you some awesome books for kindergartners and first graders. I hope you enjoy. In the year 1776, our country's founders declared that the people should be able to decide who was in charge by voting in elections, just like the one we have coming up in November. The only problem was, not everyone was allowed to vote. Was your skin the right color? Were you the right gender? Did you make the right amount of money? All these came into play, and as a result, a lot of people weren't allowed to vote. But we heard in the distance equality's call. A right isn't right till it's granted to all. This is Equality's Call, the story of voting rights in America by Deborah Diesen, illustrated by Magdalena Mora. Mix a pancake, stir a pancake, pop it in the pan, fry the pancake, toss the pancake, catch it if you can. That's a poem called Mix a Pancake by Christian Rossetti, and you can find that poem and many others in the book I'm going to show you next. There's a poem in the book called Toasting Marshmallows. There's one called Walking on Mars, and there's even one called How to Scare Monsters. This is The Proper Way to Meet a Hedgehog, and other how-to poems selected by Paul B. Janeczko and illustrated by Richard Jones. Imagine this, a worm riding a flying unicorn. Worms in outer space. I wonder how you would draw that. It might be tricky if all you know how to draw is worms. Seriously, that's it, just worms. This is the bright and silly counting adventure, I Can Only Draw Worms by Will Mabbitt. Muffin the Cat is the whiskers of the neighborhood, who knows all the night sounds, like the scratch, scratch, squeak of the mice behind the bakery, and the clang, crash, crunch of the raccoons in the dumpster. But last night there was a new sound, a grrr sound that came from the belly of a baby bear. The bear was obviously hungry, so Muffin takes it upon herself to get the bear fed and safely out the window. Hey, did you know that bears like sprinkles? This is There Are No Bears in the Bakery by Julia Sarcone-Roach. Sofia offers to watch the class pet Snowflake during her friend Albert's piano lesson. But once Snowflake gets out of the box, Sofia and her sisters have to figure out a way to lure him back. What will Sofia do with a bucket, peanut butter, and building blocks? Find out when you read Sofia Martinez, The Missing Mouse, from the Sofia Martinez Early Reader Series by Jacqueline Jules with illustrations by Kim Smith. Squeak! Sulwe was born the color of midnight. She doesn't look like the rest of her family, and she dreams of being the same color as her sister. She tries everything she can think of to make her skin lighter. She tries to rub the dark away with an eraser. She tries to cover it using her mom's makeup. She even eats the lightest, brightest food she can find, like crackers, rice, bananas, hoping to lighten her skin from the inside out. Sulwe's name means star, but will she ever find the brightness inside of her? This beautiful story is Sulwe by Lupita Nyong'o with stunning illustrations by Vashti Harrison. When Jack, the lady, and Rex go to the zoo, silly Jack decides to sneak into the koala's cage to try to steal his snacks, which is not very nice if you ask me. It ends up being a really bad idea because the koala ends up going home in Jack's place, and the lady and Rex don't even realize that he's not the real Jack. All they notice is how helpful the not Jack is. He washes dishes, he plants trees, he picks up trash. Meanwhile, the real Jack is stuck at the zoo trying to figure out a way to escape. Will Jack ever make it back home? Find out when you read Jack at the Zoo from the Jack Early Reader Series by Mac Barnett and Greg Pizzoli. Jasper Rabbit loves carrots, especially the carrots from Krakenhopper Field. Jasper took carrots morning, noon, and night. He couldn't get enough of those fat, crisp, delicious carrots. But one day, Jasper Rabbit notices something strange. A soft, sinister tunk, tunk, tunk. The sound of carrots creeping. Is it just his imagination, or is he actually being followed by the very food he loves the most? He sees the creeping carrots when he's brushing his teeth, when he's laying down in bed. Soon he sees them everywhere. What will Jasper Rabbit do? Find out when you read Creepy Carrots by Aaron Reynolds, illustrated by Peter Brown. Thank you for joining me for this kindergarten first grade book talk. If any of those books sounded interesting to you, you can visit us at the library to check them out, or you can put them on hold at www.cromaine.org. We can even bring them out to your car for you using our curbside pickup option. I hope you're all well, and I hope you have a wonderful day.